Heya! This is Pokémon 35, and welcome to Pokémon Violet Shiny Hunting Highlights Volume 2! If you remember, way back in March of 2023, between the end of Pokémon Violet and when the Teal Mask DLC came out, I had started doing a bit of shiny hunting, because I did so much shiny hunting in Pokemon Legends Arceus and loved it so much. I wanted to do shiny hunting in Pokemon Violet, and there was only ever one shiny hunting highlight video, because I don't like shiny hunting in Pokemon Violet. So there was only ever one video. But during that time, I was shiny hunting Sprigatito on the side. I was hatching eggs in that video, I'm pretty sure. And then I just stopped doing that hunt. But very recently, I've had a reason to continue doing the shiny Sprigatito hunt. So that's what this video is the continuation of the shiny Sprigatito hunt. This video contains any other shiny Pokemon I have found along the way, on the way to shiny Sprigatito. Some other funny moments and things, and stuff like that. So we finally have Pokemon Violet Shiny Hunting Highlights Volume 2. There's not going to be a Volume 3. I'm telling you right now. There's not going to be a Volume 3. It's just going to be Volume 1 and 2. For Legends Arceus, what did I have for Legends Arceus? I had like frickin' 8 shiny hunting volumes. I called them volumes for some reason, so I just kept that naming trend. But 8 shiny hunting volumes for Legends Arceus, and there will be 2 for Pokemon Violet. So, here it is. Here's all the funny things and other shiny Pokemon I found on my journey to shiny Sprigatito. This was all streamed live at twitch.tv/Pokemon35, link in the description down below. If you're not already subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do so, because you have a lot to offer. And I'm also doing this entire intro while I'm sick, and I'm not sick for like most of this video, because this took like almost 2 months to actually get to happen. So I hope you enjoy. So welcome back to Pokemon Violet. I have not streamed this game in like 8 months or something. When was the finale to Indigo Disc? That was January. I finished streaming that in January. So I have not played Pokemon Violet in 8 months on the stream. But I recently got into a mood where I wanted to finish a shiny hunt that I never completed in this game. Which is around the time, it was like before Teal Mask came out. I was also getting eggs for Sprigatito, and I wanted to get a shiny Sprigatito. It's really one of the only shinies I wanted, and I never got the chance to finish that because I just was not interested. I was playing a lot of RPGs and a lot of Pokemon at the time. Last Pokemon thing I did on the channel was Infinite Fusion, which was like 4 or 5 months ago at this point. So, what I have prepared ahead of time is, if you remember my Pokemon Violet Let's Play, we have Gaston, who is my Meowscarada from my story playthrough. And I don't know how long this is going to take, but we will vibe. We will vibe. I'm going to put Gaston. I don't know where the rest of my team is. It's right here. We will do this, and I put my Volcarona somewhere. Where the hell is my Volcarona? It's literally right here. Right next to where I put Gaston. Volcarona. I finally want to complete this Sprigatito shiny hunt. And I don't have a counter on screen. Normally, also hello. Welcome to the stream, Sorcius. I have to say who's here because you can't see chat. I'll try and fix it again, but I don't think it's gonna work. Back when I was doing this stuff, I have one video of shiny hunting on this channel for Pokemon Violet, and I said it would be the only thing that I would be doing for shiny hunting in this game, because I had given up on the Sprigatito hunt. But I now want to finally finish the Sprigatito hunt, because I actually have a reason to finish the Sprigatito hunt, which I will talk about when we get the shiny Sprigatito. So if it's not, I don't know how long it'll take to hatch these, but I did 2 different 3-star egg hatch, or like egg collecting, egg power sandwiches, and I was just getting them on this beach because I felt like it. I don't really know what else I want to do. I could also hunt some other things. I could make some random sandwiches and just kind of do anything right now.
Actually, this would be an appropriate time to bring this back up because I forget that I have it here. It's just now just part of the scenery. I don't own any Funko Pops except one. I hate Funko Pops at all times, but I was at work and I saw a Sprigatito one, and I got the Sprigatito one, but I hate the way Funko Pops look with their shitty eyes, so I did this. I put googly eyes on him, and I keep him in the box. He's just always watching me. He's been off to the side, next to my Switch, for like a month. Much like these Rowlet, Dartrix, and Decidueye figures that I impulse purchased. I saw at work they now have a Tinkatink figure thing that you can buy. And if there's ever, like... I did not get the Tinkatink, but if there's ever a Tinkaton, I might get the Tinkaton. Like, I impulse bought Sprigatito stuff. If there's a Tinkaton at some point, I need to get that. These small, useless things that only serve to make me smile. Like, every time I look over, how could I ever be mad when playing a video game ever when I have this thing staring at me at all times? The egg pops up on a floating and it's drowning. Cool fucking game. This Sprigatito is drowning. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? I need this Golduck to get out of my ass. And I need the Sprigatito to hatch. Chat, that's a shiny Psyduck. And I can't fucking get to it because all of these things are in the way. And it's gone. Amazing game this is. It was under the water. Did it fall down the waterfall, or... Wait, no, come back! Come back! Stop! Come back! I don't care! This better be the shiny Sprigatito. It's not. The Psyduck was hanging out on the top of the waterfall. Come back here. Are you still there? Now it's for sure gone. Now it's really gone. There's no way it's still here. I was like, why is there a Psyduck under the water? It's not yellow. Is that a shiny Psyduck? Because I know shiny Psyduck is blue. The auto-lock thing, I can take a look. I think I was too far off screen. Everything that was in this pool despawned and respawned already. I don't particularly care. I got, like, 1 or 2 shiny Psyduck in Legends Arceus. It's just that, like... I kind of wanted it since it was there. Like, I knew I would run into some sort of shiny today. Because that's just how random encounters in this game are. There's no way that Psyduck is still here. Oh? Don't know if I've ever told this story related to Diancie. I've gone by Pokeball 35 for a very, very long time. And when Diancie was first released as like a GameStop scratch-off code or whatever, I remember getting like 2 or 3 of them. And I originally was like, This was like 2014, so I was either 14 or 15 when Diancie was released. I remember trying to host some sort of like Smash tournament with friends of mine on Instagram. That never really went anywhere because I was like not having a following, and all it really was my friends. I think I just ended up giving an extra code for Diancie to somebody. I was like, oh, Smash 4 is out on 3DS. What if I did like a Smash 3DS tournament or something with people I know? Like, compete for the Diancie code. 230 plus 30 plus 30 plus 30 plus 30 plus 30 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. It gives me 398 eggs. If I did 2 more, that would have been 400, but I'll remember 398 because I'm going to write it down in a note document.
Later.
Also, I still don't have a counter on screen. I'm just doing the math after I hatch all the eggs. I had some work last night, went back to work after having my break because of Grand Festival. Last night was pretty okay, but I had a fun surprise. I went to the back, as I work back in the back, but in an area where all the electronic stuff is, to take a look at if we had any copies of Echoes of Wisdom in the back, because I wanted to make sure I could go there and get a game. Because I'm not going to be streaming Echoes of Wisdom on Thursday. When I go to work on Thursday, I'm going to buy the game while I'm at work. We have plenty of copies in stock. I think it should be plenty for day one. We'll still, I'm fairly certain we'll still have some by the time I get there. So I'll stream Echoes of Wisdom on Friday. But as I was back there, I was looking in the box that the Echoes of Wisdom was in. And there were some Pikmin plushies in there. It was very funny. I was not expecting to see anything like that. We hadn't had Pikmin plushies in stock for like a year. Like, randomly at one point we had like red Pikmin, white Pikmin, and winged Pikmin. And this thing had... It was just one set of plushies. There we go. It was this set of plushies. It was just a red, blue, and yellow Pikmin with a Baby Mario, Baby Luigi, and Baby Peach in there as well. So I put the plushes out on the store floor because I'm supposed to, but I said if they're not sold by the end of the night, I'm buying the blue and the yellow one because I already own the red one. So I bought the blue and the yellow one. But I still very much do not enjoy doing Terra Raid battles in this game. I still think they are a big step down from what Dynamax raids were, and they're very annoying, and they're very laggy. It doesn't feel like I can do whatever I want in them. I could be wailing on this boss Pokemon for ages and it does no damage, even though I'm using Iron Hands with Belly Drum, Max Attack, super effective close combat, and it still does no damage. I eventually completed a couple raids, but I didn't get any of the Herba Mystica I was actually looking for. So what I instead did was just settle for Sparkling Power 2, or not Sparkling Power, Egg Power 2 sandwiches instead. And honestly, they were perfectly fine. I barely noticed the difference between using an Egg Power 2 and 3 sandwich, so I feel like I just wasted the Herba Mystica that I had. we've officially gone over 400 eggs now. We ended last stream at 398. So at the end of all of this, I will do the math and put everything together. Redemption! 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 I see him! Redemption! Wait! Redemption! Wait! Wait, come back! I see you back there! Where'd you go? That's hilarious. In the last stream, I failed a shiny Psyduck. He fell down a waterfall. And now there's another Psyduck. That's awesome. I'm just gonna chuck a lure ball and hope you catch. I don't feel like doing a quick ball. A lure ball would totally be fine. Lure ball is totally not fine. Alright, what about dive ball? There we go, critical capture. A big redemption arc. That's funny that it just... Oh god, now the Sprigatito we're gonna level up. It's very funny that it just happened to be Psyduck again today. Now, if it was marked, it would show up. Yeah, it does not have a mark. That's fine. Big Psyduck redemption arc. Going to my shiny box. Sparkling Power Water and Encounter Power Water. Alright. Wait a second. This could be something. Iron Bundle is Ice Water type. So only Iron Bundle is spawning down here, and I finally have a chance to get a shiny Iron Bundle. I don't have one. We're gonna make the best out of a random situation and hope something happens. Like that, actually! It's right there! It's right there! Shiny Iron Bundle! Yeah! Would you look at that? I'd like to catch it in one of these. That'd be cool. It is. Can't really hit it with much. Which I probably can hit it. Oh, okay, never mind. I guess I'm not. There we go. Crit capture. Nice! I finally have actually caught a shiny Paradox Pokemon. Now all these Sprigatito want to level up and they're gonna fucking evolve into Florigato. Alright, cool. Well, I got the Iron Bundle. I can take a look at it. It's nice to finally have one of these. Like one that I caught myself. Put you right there. That's so good to have, finally. Doesn't have any... Oh, it has an uncommon mark. Would you look at that? Alright, 4.5 minutes. Vaporeon. I'm skipping past so many marked Pokemon. Did you know that Vaporeon spawns in Casserole Lake? Because now I know. Did you know that Flareon is my favorite evolution? Because it's big, soft, and fluffy. I can never tell if a Slowpoke is shiny in this game. Oh, it actually is! It actually is. Alright. Sure. I was like, that looks slightly lighter colored than normal. Like, all of these Slowpoke with the lighting in this game look the same. I thought it would show if it was a shiny. Yeah, I'm gonna put it up on the thing. I mean, it was marked, too. Please let me do this. The rare mark. It's a rare. Oh. Shit. My roast is ruined. Well, we'll see what it still gives me. They give me the option. Hey, it's still a Tasty Chandler original. That's Sparkling Power Fighting, but no Encounter Power Fighting. So, egg, kiwi, butter, horseradish, bitter, spicy. Yeah. Don't worry about it. You don't chop it up, you leave it whole. You're not allowed to chop it. It's not how sandwich works. How sandwich works in this game. The Tasty Chandler original. Sparkling Power Fire, but it's not Encounter Power Fire. Still on the plate. It's considered still on the plate. Shit. No! You took my noodles away. No, the noodles are still there! The noodles are still there! Tasty Chandler Original. Sparkly Power Dark. Where's the encounter power, though? Tell me you don't like noodles? I don't even know why they give you the option. Oh, it's in a separate thing. So love the clipping. Love the clipping the things are doing. That's how they do it in this game. I've never seen that background before. I don't even know what that means. It's rock again. You're a psycho. Uh-huh. I got an actual sandwich. Fine. Bacon. Lettuce. Tomato. Ooh. Bacon, lettuce, and tomato. Ooh. Ooh. Bacon, lettuce, and tomato. Ooh. With some peanut butter. Ooh. And some butter. Tootsie with peanut butter. Why, you want me to put some fucking cream cheese? I'll give you some cream cheese and jam. Why jam? I don't know. Why not? You ever had a sandwich? Yeah. It's blue. Why is it blue? Not a single one of the ingredients was blue. That's awesome. Great! Yeah! Oh, it's fantastic. Is each other original? It's still rock. Why is it rock? Encounter power ground. Alright, we're on to something. Where's good places for ground types other than where I already was? Oh, that's a shiny gimbal right there. Hello there. That's not the Pokemon I pressed ZR on. I did not do that to that Gabite. I was gonna say, if that Gibble disappeared... I'll at least take a shiny Gibble out of this. If that's what it's gonna give me. Yoink. Oh, I realized I never fucking put eggs in my party. How did I do that? Like, I'm not hatching anything because I don't have anybody here. May as well check the Gibble for a mark. Sleepy time. Sleepy time, Mark. Very sleepy, eepy Gibble. No luck for Sprigatito today. However, I feel like this is still a successful stream with a shiny iron bundle. Take a look at everyone in the box. Shiny Psyduck, Iron Bundle, Slowpoke, and Gibble. I think is pretty dang cool. I am very happy about this stuff that we have acquired today. So we have 30, 60, 90, 120, and then it should be 135. So 135 plus 398 is 533.
Later.
Very recently, there was a Ponyta Community Day in Pokemon Go. I didn't go out for it, but I did manage to find one regular and one Galarian shiny out during that. Also, if you're wondering why I have the fruit sandwich phone case on right now, I was doing this last night and Gamma told me to put on the fruit sandwich phone case. But there was the Ponyta Community Day. I got one regular and one Galarian shiny. And then over the last few weeks, nice foot. I have found a, two just regular full odds shiny Galarian Ponyta in the wild in Pokemon Go. Which is kind of wild. Which it literally is just like full odds wild. I don't even know how that's happening. I know like Galarian stuff is happening in the game, so there's like boosted like spawns for Galarian Pokemon. But the fact that I found two extra shiny Galarian Ponyta outside of Community Day is quite humorous to me. So, it sucks that Ryujinx has now been hit. Originally, Yuzu got hit like a year ago. But there is like still a mirror download to get Yuzu. Very recently, I've been getting a friend of mine, May, who you've seen from the recent Splatoon streams that I've done. She's played a lot of Splatoon with me over the last, like, month, along with Gamma. But I had wanted her to get into playing Pikmin. So she played Pikmin 1 and 2 on Dolphin. And she needed to play Pikmin 3 and 4. So we had gotten Yuzu set up. Or what was it? No, we got Ryujinx set up, but Ryujinx has a crashing problem with Pikmin 3 Deluxe. So instead of switching to Yuzu, I was made aware of a different emulator called Sadachi, which is just pretty much just a better Yuzu. And when I recently did that stream of the Pikmin 3 Deluxe demo that went out on Sunday, that was played on Sadachi and not Yuzu or Ryujinx. So Sadachi is probably the best option now if you want to do a Switch emulator. I personally am only using a Switch emulator for playing Pikmin mods. That's all I really want to use it for, because it's the only good way I can. Once again, I do have my original launch Nintendo Switch right here, and it is set up for mods, and this is how I played some other Pikmin 3 mods. But I found out it's a lot easier to set everything up on an emulator than putting it on a modded console. If anyone new has not seen my full playthrough, I have done a full 100% playthrough of this game. I had found a couple of wild shinies throughout this game. Namely, in the first episode, 1 hour into this game, on launch day, I found a shiny, Lechonk that I then used on my team throughout the whole game. So we have... Go to my calculator. Calculator. So 30 plus 30 plus 30 plus 5, 10, 15, 21 plus 533 is we are at 644 eggs for Sprigatito now.
Later.
So welcome back, yet again, to even more Pokemon Violet Shiny Hunting for Shiny Sprigatito. Previously, I got absolutely nothing to happen. Whenever I make this full video, I don't know what is and is not going to be included, but in the third stream of Shiny Hunting for Sprigatito, nothing happened. I used so many amazing Herba Mysticas to make so many great sandwiches, and no shinies were found, and I did not hatch the Shiny Sprigatito. As I was about to get the eggs for today's session, I like to go to, like, the beach next to Levencia, where Iono's gym is. Also, as a complete aside, for Splatoon 3... I hit 2771 in Clam Blitz last season, and now I'm just the lowest I've ever been in my entire life because this game is a scam and nothing makes sense. But besides that, I like to go to this beach next to Levencia to get, to just hatch eggs here just because I like being at the beach. And I would just, I had just arrived at this beach, and I was just about to set up the picnic, and I was, like, looking for random items on the ground and stuff. And I'm just turning around, I'm looking at stuff, looking for items and things that things want to spawn. And then I turn around, and there's just a whole shiny Sandygast, just right there. So I caught that. I had done some more raids and things as well, but I caught this Sandygast after all these amazing sandwiches, and then I just get a random full-on shiny. I love shiny Sandygast. I hunted for one of these in Pokemon Gen 7. I don't remember if it was Moon or Ultra Moon I got it in. But I caught that one in a Luxury Ball. I caught this one in a Moon Ball. And then I was doing a bunch of raids to get more Herba Mystica. I did about, let's say, like an hour's worth of Terra raids. Got 0 Herba Mysticas from them. They were all 5- and 6-star raids that I all had completed and dropped 0 Herba Mystica, which is more reason why I do not enjoy doing Terra raids in this game, because they are very difficult and annoying to do, and then you don't get rewarded for them. This Ambipom is in my party, because I was doing those raids, but it was selecting my last used Pokeball, and I accidentally used a Moon Ball. I only had 2 Moon Balls. I used one of them to get a crit capture on the Sandygast here, and then I accidentally caught this Ambipom. Now I have no more Moon Balls, and I would have to get more Moon Balls from frickin' the gambling machine. But we are here, and I have another 4 boxes worth of Sprigatito eggs for today. So I had really wanted to do Shiny Hunting today. Every time I've tried to play Splatoon 3 within the last, like, week or two, like, every time I've considered streaming it, or I try and play it on my own when I'm not streaming, every single rotation is just garbage. And it's not something I would want to subject myself to on the stream at all. Like, what's happening exactly right now is there's Robo Ramen Tower Control, which I don't want to play that. It's got Wahoo World Rainmaker, Mako Mart Splat Zones, and then in the next rotation there is Mincemeat Sturgeon Zones, Mako Mart Clamblitz, and Undertow Rainmaker, and Museum Rainmaker, and that's all stuff it's like, no thanks, I'm good, actually. So, there's stuff I want to do in Splatoon I just haven't done yet, but I've been practicing a lot of weapons to get to 4 stars. Since I would like to 4-star every weapon, if possible, which should be possible, it just takes dedication. So I'm not doing Splatoon today, I'm doing this. But the main reason I wanted to do Shiny Hunting today, aside from Splatoon being bad, is I have just been really lucky over the last few days, where, during Sunday's stream, from my perspective, whenever this video gets made, I was going to do some Salmon Run. There was like an all random weapons rotation on Marooner's Bay Salmon Run, and I was going to stream that. But I had to get up early in the morning because I was going out to brunch with family. So I got up early to do that, and we went to a place that we had gone to previously around Christmas time last year. And I really liked the food there, and during the Christmas time, I think I caught this Pokemon on like, December 23rd. It was like, I typically take, like, a streaming break, like, right around Christmas. Like, I take, like, the 24th, 25th, and 26th off from streaming, and then come back on my birthday on the 27th. So this was like the day, like right before my stream break before Christmas. And there was like a holiday event stuff in Pokemon Go. I just realized I haven't switched out the Sprigatito. I'm like, how come I haven't hatched any eggs in like 10 minutes? It's because I have forgotten to switch them out. But around the Christmas time, there was holiday spawns, and one of them was Eevee with a special holiday hat. And I managed to actually find on a glacial lure put at the Pokestop of the place we were at, I found a shiny holiday Eevee. And I thought that was really cool. So since it was like right before Christmas, I evolved that straight into Glaceon, so I have a shiny holiday Glaceon in Pokemon Go from that. So, we had gone back to this place the other day, and I was like, oh, I got really lucky here the last time. So I'm gonna put another lure down while I'm here. And I did not end up getting anything cool on the lure. However, I had one singular remote raid pass that I got from Research Breakthrough a couple weeks prior. And Zacian and Zamazenta are in raids in Pokemon Go right now. They have finally officially released Zacian and Zamazenta's shiny forms for the first time ever. They were originally an event-exclusive, like, mystery gift thing for Sword and Shield, or whatever. Depending on your version, you either got Shiny Zacian or Shiny Zamazenta, and I have a Shiny Zacian in Pokemon Home from the event in Sword. Nice clipping through a rock. So, I did not do... Oh, hello Lily, welcome to the stream. I did not do any raids for Zacian, because I already had a Shiny Zacian from that Pokemon Sword and Shield event. So I had one singular remote raid pass, and I did a raid. I waited for Zamazenta, because now Zamazenta is in raids. And there's a thing in Pokemon Go that Niantic has called Niantic Campfire, where you're able to, like, search for random people in your area, and then add them to your friends list, and then they can join your raid. Just so it's, like, really easy to set up raids. If you don't have, like, enough people around. So I did the Zamazenta raid, And I'm like, wouldn't it be really, really funny if I did one... I can only do one Zamazenta raid. Wouldn't it be funny if I did one singular Zamazenta raid and got the shiny, and it happened? First raid, first Zamazenta encounter, I got the shiny Zamazenta. So I'm popping off in my seat as I got that. And the food I had was amazing. It was a crispy chicken sandwich. The lighting of the egg cutscene is broken. Just when you think this game couldn't get any stupider. But it was a crispy chicken sandwich, and it had, like, hot honey in the middle of the sandwich. And, like, the honey with the crispiness of the chicken and the hotness of the chicken was, like, delicious. And I had a great time there. So I got great food and an extremely rare shiny Pokemon encounter. I then came home, and then needed to take a nap because me being me, I barely got any sleep before going out because I can only sleep... I'm surprised they didn't get me. Oh, you. If I go out here, I would have to look for Floette, and I don't even know what shiny Floette looks like. It's like something with the middle of the flower, but not the flower itself changes color, and I'm not gonna do that. But I had to come home and take a nap, but I still wanted to stream Salmon Run. So I took a nap till around I took a nap till around, like, 4:30. I wanted to go live at 4, because I'd like to go live at 4 on days I don't have to go to work. But that did not happen. But then I remembered when I woke up that it was actually Sawaddle Community Day that day. So I'm like, oh shit, instead of going live right now, I need to go out the door and walk around for 30 minutes to do Shiny Sawaddle Community Day. I ended up, in the 30 minutes that was left of Shiny Sawaddle Community Day, getting 3 Shiny Sawaddle from that. And then I had to walk my way home. And I did some Salmon Run, and the Marooner's Bay Salmon Run did not go that well, because Marooner's Bay is really annoying. But I did end up doing the Art Battle for the Ages challenge, which is a video on the channel, if you missed that at all. It's not the greatest challenge ever, but if you want to watch it, it's there. But overall, and I was just feeling good throughout, like, the whole day. And then yesterday was the day after, and I was so exhausted from everything I did the day prior that I just decided to not stream Pokemon Violet Shiny Hunting yesterday, and I'm doing it today instead. There's a couple other things I would like to do this week. I still want to do some Splatoon stuff. I have been playing a lot of H3 Nozzlenose off-stream, which has been an absolutely delightful thing to be doing. Because I need to... my plan is to get every weapon to 4-star freshness to get the single badge for each one. So I have to play H3 Nozzlenose. And I have almost gotten Vanilla H3 to the point where I would want to stream H3 to get 4 stars on it. Which took, like, hours and hours to do, and now I have to do the same thing with H3D. But I've really been enjoying... Oh! Well, hi there. I've been enjoying Gloogadoolies recently. However, I was gonna say that, but now we found it! Finally! I want you very badly. I did not give any thought as to what ball I would want to put you in. However, I bought 999 of a bunch of balls just for fun. So I have a bunch of Premier balls. I think a Premier ball would go nicely. Premier or Timer ball. I think Timer ball fits more. So I'll throw a turn 1 Timer ball. That did not work. Oh, but crit capture on the second throw. Perfect. Shiny Iron Valiant. This is a shiny I've wanted since I first started playing this damn game, so I'm glad doing the Sprigatito hunt has given me an opportunity to get this one. Fantastic. Glad we got this. An actual something in today's stream. A fantastic shiny. Oh, and it has the sleepy time mark. It's a very sleepy Iron Valiant. It needs to be put into sleep mode and go back into the future. Come with me. Into the box. I said I'd space out my stories. So I have another story to tell. Which is very recently, as in about a week ago, I had watched the movie Coraline. It's a movie I watched when I was a kid, but did not remember a lot about. And my friend May, who you might know from recent Splatoon streams that I've done, one of her favorite movies is Coraline. This is electricity Uniclus. It's not part of this list of things that can drop stuff, so I'll just leave it. But her and I and other friends of ours got together, and we watched Coraline. And it's a lot better of a movie than I remember it being. I don't know if you're a trainer or not. I don't think I've talked to you before, and I'm not going to now. But it's a very, very good movie. And at Target the Target that I work at, we have like pop culture shelf that has like a bunch of shitty Funko Pops and whatever. But there's also like pop culture plushies. And there is a couple plushies of Coraline characters. Is that a Shiny Poplio? I think Shiny Poplio is darker than normal. And I think that's a Shiny Poplio that is sleeping back there. It's not, it's just the lighting. Really annoying lighting makes it look shiny. So I had, like, taken a picture of one of the plushies of Coraline, the main character. And that was that. But I'll say minor spoilers for the movie if you've not seen the movie before. One of the main plot points is Coraline receives a doll of herself with, like, button eyes in it, and it takes her to this other world. But, like, it turns out the doll is, hello, Sorcius, welcome to the stream. It turns out the doll is, like, spying on her and stuff. So, after I took the picture of this Coraline plush, I was just going about my business throughout my work shift. And then all of a sudden, the plush toy has, from the shelf it was originally on, it moves slightly over to a close-by aisle that has, like, Xbox and PlayStation stuff on it, but it was just, like, on one of the shelves for games there, and I'm like, someone must have picked this up and put it there, so I put it back. Then the following day, I took pictures of this. The following day, I'm pushing some stuff in a different department. There we go. So I was pushing stuff in another department the following day, and then all of a sudden, I don't know why this image is so big. The exact same Coraline plush happened to be moved to the exact department that I was in, and it was like sitting on the towels, which is like this is like right where I'm standing is like the electronics department, and then like right over here is like the pop culture shelf that has the Coraline plushies, and the place where the plushie was moved was like all the way over there, like on the opposite side of the store. So I'm like, okay, this is weird that this has happened twice, that this plush has been moved to an area that I've been in. And then that was Thursday, so then the weekend happened, and then I go in last night, and I'm minding my own business, and the plush is in exactly where it should be. Because I walked past it before, and it was exactly where it should be. And then, right at the end of my shift, the plush was then again moved to, like, the board games. And I'm like, what do you mean? That we only have, like, one of these. We've had them forever. I've worked here for almost 3 years now, and I've could have sworn they've been here the whole time. Like, no one buys them at all. They've just been here. So, it was once again moved into a place that I was conveniently at. I'm like, is this the plot of the movie? Am I being spied on through this doll? Through this plushie? So I was originally not going to buy it, because when I saw them there, I'm like, this thing's like $17 for a plushie, and I'm like, I'm good. I've already bought many expensive plushies, and it's like, this is a great movie, but I don't need this plush. But now that it has appeared in front of me on three separate occasions, I said fuck it, and I bought it last night. So I think that was very humorous. I also had seen something else that's amazing, which is this. Don't worry, I didn't get the shiny. Someone had trapped an Amogus in a bucket. Is that a shiny timber back there, or is that the lighting? I think that's a shiny timber. Hold the phone. That's a shiny timber! I will gladly take one of you, actually. I don't have a particular Pokeball for you to go in. So you are going in a Quick Ball, because we love Quick Balls. We love to Quick Ball shiny Pokemon. Anyone who does not Quick Ball with shiny Pokemon is a fraud. Thank you, hatching a Sprigatito cutscene. For randomly, oh god, for randomly showing me that there was a shiny timber that spawned behind me. That was a Pokemon that was for a community day. In Pokemon Go, though, I, for the longest time, could not get any Timber because it was a raid-exclusive Pokemon for a long time. So I only ever had, like, one, and then I walked with it forever to get the candies, like, 200 candies up to Conkeldurr. And then after I got Conkeldurr, Timber Community Day was announced, because of course it was. Actually, I think that was a Community Day I couldn't go out for. Shiny and Timber. Yeah, I actually don't have any, so this is actually my first shiny Timber. I don't think that was a community day I could go out for. So I'll actually take that. And you know what? Just for fun, I'll let you evolve.
Later.
Now about an hour spinning in a circle to get enough eggs. I have almost exactly 4 more boxes of Sprigatito eggs. I got 4 boxes minus 2. I'm just missing 2 eggs out of the final box. But then I spent about another hour and a half doing raids. Over and over again. And I did a bunch of 5-star raids and a bunch of 6-star raids. And wouldn't you know it, I did not get a single Herba Mystica out of any of them. Because the most efficient way to grind for Herba Mystica... What a start to the stream, everybody! It's been 2 minutes, and there is a shiny Metatite on the screen! What a start! I don't know what kind of ball you should go in. We'll just chuck a Pokeball and hope it crit caps. It sure does. You'll love to see it. Oh yeah, fucking tease me with your own shiny Meowscarada that I'm trying to get. And I didn't get to talk about this in full because I was playing Splatoon yesterday. But that funky announcement of Nintendo's Alarmo was very interesting. I myself am not going to get one. Because I don't think any sane person in the last, like, 15 years has, like, ever used an alarm clock. I think the idea of it is very cool, of a Nintendo-themed alarm clock. But cell phones have become just incredibly overpowered. Like, cell phone technology is overpowered. I don't watch this person at all. But there's a YouTuber who's very popular named Mark-Ass Brownlee, who I only knew about because he was memed during, like, YouTube Rewind 2018 or something. But there was a video that I was interested in that I watched a while back of a projector. It was like a projector that would, like, clip onto your shirt or something, and it would, like, project, like, phone stuff, like, onto your hand. So you'd, like, hold your hand out in front of you. And I'm trying to get, like, a good distance away, but, like, the projector would project an image onto your hand, and you would, like, do, like, motion sensor stuff to have everything projected on your hand. And it's, like, it's cool. And, like, it does what it sets out to do. And it, like, takes phone calls and does other things that you would think it would do. However, you have a cell phone already, and the cell phone does exactly what this projector thing did, but just a million times better. So you would only ever want Alarmo if you are a massively diehard Nintendo fan. Which I am, just not to that extent. To the point where I would need to spend $100 on an alarm clock. Like, the only reason why I'd want it is the Pikmin stuff. Not even the Splatoon stuff, just the Pikmin stuff. Since it's technically out, and people have bought it in person at the Nintendo store in New York. I've seen a couple videos of people using Alarmo. And I think the Pikmin stuff is very cute. Like, at the top of each hour, it makes the alarm noise for, like, when it would be noon in a Pikmin game. And to signal that whatever hour you're on. I think it's Palm is on the screen, which is the name we give the Pikmin 4 protagonist. Like, the default look. And Palm plucks in the amount of Pikmin it takes for whatever hour it is. I did see Splatoon had tweeted out about it, that if you have the Salmon Run music playing, if you wait long enough, it makes King Salmonid noises at you. Which is, like, kinda scary. I don't know what's worse, Ouroboros or Megalodontia's scream. But I can only think about Megalodontia's scream right now. I don't want that in my ear. Ever since I played A Hat in Time for the first time, back in 2020, I've had Peace and Tranquility from A Hat in Time as my alarm to get up. Except I don't change my alarm on my phone. So it's just been Peace and Tranquility for the last 4 years. But now it's gotten to the point where I hear the song to get up, But now I don't associate the song Peace and Tranquility with Peace and Tranquility. I associate the song with having to get up, and I don't want to do that, and now the song sucks. Wow. Would you look at that? I mean, the Metatite during the first 2 minutes of this 2-hour stream was very cool. However, that is all. So we were previously at 764. 764 plus 118. We are at 882.
Later.
Yeah, this has been an absolutely insane week for Pokemon-related stuff. There was a massive data breach for Game Freak. It's called people are calling it the Terra leak, not because of terrestrialization, but because of the fact that I think it was like a terabyte or more of data was like leaked out of there. So we've been getting non-stop beta coverage for Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Heart Gold, Silver, Black and White 2. And now we're actually getting X and Y stuff. It feels absolutely insane to me that we're living in the time that we are to get this information. I have to sneeze. We're still getting all of this information quite not legally, but oh well. It's just the way that it is. Something I'm going to have to do soon as well is that just yesterday, an actual official announcement was made that there's an update to Pokemon Home, where if you have completed the Kitakami and Blueberry Academy Pokedexes, you get a Shiny Meloetta. Which is insane, because it's the first ever official Shiny Meloetta to ever exist. It's been Shiny Locked for the last 13 years. However, it's not just the Blueberry Academy and Kitakami Pokedexes, because I already have those completed. They have to be completed inside Pokemon Home's database as well, and it does not carry over your stuff from your Scarlet and or Violet save file. And if you have a Pokemon, such as Garchomp, as an example, if you have a Garchomp from Sword and Shield and put it in Pokemon Home, it doesn't count. It has to be physically caught in Paldea for it to count into your Pokedex. So I took all the Pokemon that I have on this save file, put them in Pokemon Home, and then took them out again to have it update the thing. And I'm still missing around like 100 Pokemon. Even though I've already completed the whole thing, I need to do it again. I would love Volo to show up in every single Pokemon game from now on, but most of the time just have him as a background character in one cutscene. He has no plot significance, he just is there. I really wanted to keep up with the stuff going on in Pokemon Masters, and I have made a couple videos on Pokemon Masters that are on the channel. I played an update that had something related to Volo at the end. He was teased, but he wasn't like a character you could get in the game yet. And now he is, and there's a bunch of stuff related to Volo that I haven't seen. However, I think it's very funny that they had a whole event in the game to have some of the champions be blessed by Arceus, and they have, like, special costumes for Arceus, and then Volo's like, what the fuck, man? Why not me? Pika. Random rainstorm. Is that a shiny Hatchram? That's a shiny Hatchram. Yes, please. Crit capture in one of these, please. I refuse to hit you with anything. I know you're using Calm Mind right now. I refuse to hit you with anything. Please. Come on. Okay, I'm fine. Come on. I get critical captures all the time. And now you're not giving it to me? Volcarona loves me. There we go. Nice! That's a fun surprise! I was just thinking when I was coming into this forest, it's been a while since I've seen a shiny Pokemon. And like, what if I got one? No marks, but like, amazing shiny. I love it. I very well could hatch for another like 10 minutes-ish. Since I started... Is 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and I still have another box. I know I have another 2.5 boxes planned for later.
Later.
I just saw a trade. Someone was trading a shiny Beldum for a Wigglytuff from Let's Go. And I just happened to have that. And when I click on it, the app crashes. Because Pokemon Home loves to crash all the time. In alphabetical... Not alphabetical. Actually, no, alphabetical's fine because it's the letter B. So, the Beldum I just got... It was a Beldum that, again, they wanted a Wigglytuff from Let's Go, and I just happened to have that in my box. This seems completely legit, but it was caught in a Master Ball a couple months ago. So this person must have been, like, really dedicated to getting this Beldum. You get 3 Master Balls in this game by default, unless they got really, really lucky on the gambling machine to get multiple Master Balls. And then use a Master Ball on a shiny Beldum, and then put it up for trade for a Wigglytuff. But yeah, I'll take that. Because I need... It was caught in the Paldia region, so it counts. So we started today... I'm doing something on the side. We started today at 972. So that it is 60 plus 18 is 78, and 972 plus 78 is 1,050.
Later.
I love pressing the wrong button. Do that there. And I guess I'm chucking you in here, and while I'm at it, I have all these fucking Florigato that I may as well just put in here to do for other trades eventually. To show that I had... There we go. You can see things next to the Pokédexes there. All of the Pokédexes are complete. Grand Oak. I haven't thought about Grand Oak in a long time. Brilliant! We're one step closer to fulfilling my dream of creating a Grand Pokédex. I see you've registered every single Pokemon in Paldia Pokédex, the Kitakami Pokédex, and the Blueberry Pokédex. You are most certainly the right one to entrust with this monumental task. Absolutely brilliant. I hope you keep up the fantastic work. Gift! Check your gift box in Pokemon Home. Mystery gifts. Gift box. Game completion Pokedex commemoration number 1. You have completed the Paldea Pokedex, the Kitakami Pokedex, and the Blueberry Pokedex. Claim. And now it should be claimed. Alright, just a moment, and I will find where the heck that got put. And at the very end of Unova. There she is! It is in box 87. Shiny Meloetta, the first ever official Shiny Meloetta. I at one point had a Shiny Meloetta that was hacked in, but there was a thing that was going around a couple years ago with Pokemon Home where they were locking accounts that had hacked Pokemon in it. So I had a Shiny Meloetta and a Shiny Volcanion, and I very reluctantly deleted them. I did not want to do that. I do have an AZ's Floette that I got through the same kind of hack method. I'm like, this one's way too rare. They could eventually release the shinies for Meloetta and Volcanion and stuff like that, but I did not want to get rid of the AZ Floette, and that did not get deleted out of my account, so I still have that. My personal theory is that when Legends ZA comes out next year, that at some point during that game's lifespan, they will release an event for AZ's Floette. That would be really cool if they did that, because that was a Pokemon coded into the game that has its own signature move with animations and was never used at all. I have a feeling it was probably going to be a distribution for X2, Y2, or Z, or whatever it was going to be called, because it is confirmed through all the leaks that we've been getting recently that, I think it was confirmed beforehand, but like super unofficially confirmed that there was going to be new Kalos games afterwards. Like, we were going to get a third version, or like a sequel, but Pokemon Black and White 2 did not sell as well as Game Freak had hoped, so they're like, fuck it. All that stuff we had planned, let's just put it in Sun and Moon. Zygarde sells, boom, Sun and Moon. Zeraora, boom, Sun and Moon random distribution. Stuff like that. So, let's take you out. Shiny 2. What I actually want to do is go out here. I'm going to set up a picnic so you can see the Meloetta better. Go out to the bus stop. I should be able to set up a picnic right here. Picnic. There she is! The Shiny Meloetta. I always forget that washing your Pokemon is like an option. I never have done this ever, actually. This is the first time I'm ever using this feature. Wow, she's so clean. Look at her go. The other thing, I can do this. I healed up Volcarona at the Soy Town Pokemon Center person, and I unlocked a new emote, which I didn't even think I could do. It is the Pokeball emote. Oh, I'm holding the Cherish Ball because it's her Pokeball. That's adorable, actually. So let's do that. Let's get that picture. Cool. It holds the Pokeball of, I guess, like, the Pokemon first in your party or something, probably. So I'm holding the Cherish Ball, because she's there. Speen. She's so happy to be in existence. And now you're going directly into the box. And will never be seen ever again. Thank you. I will now be continuing with the Sprigatito hunt, since now we don't have to catch any more Pokemon, since that is officially complete. Alright, well, at least we cleared the Pokemon Home Pokedex and acquired Shiny Meloetta today. That was really cool, and I'm glad that we managed to do this. Do you have a mark of any kind? Souvenir ribbon. Meloetta the Cherished.
Later.
So I hope everyone is having a very happy Halloween thus far. I am someone who does not go out for Halloween anymore. Have not in many years. I'm actually not streaming on Halloween or doing like a late stream for Halloween. Because of the fact that it's Halloween, so I'd have to like go outside and like see trick-or-treater people and stuff. However, my life has changed since last year, and my current work schedule is frickin' 7 p.m. to 11 p.m., so I don't have to do that. So I can just stream at the time I would be streaming on days that I work, which is right now. My costume for today is little cat boy who just wants a shiny cat to show up. Oh yeah, the other, like, massive thing that happened. Randomly at 6 p.m. yesterday, right after the stream, I, like, finished eating dinner. I was about to get my work clothes on. And, all of a sudden, I see a notification from Nintendo's YouTube channel that Nintendo Music is being released. And I'm like, I feel like I know exactly what this is gonna be. So I watched the video, and they not only announced it, they have released it immediately afterward. It is an app that you can listen to Nintendo Music on. For many, many years, Nintendo has not been a fan of people uploading their music to YouTube. I don't know why, but Nintendo is a very amazing yet stupid-ass company. Because, like, everything gets uploaded to YouTube. And it's very good to get music from Nintendo games from there. And the closest thing we've ever gotten was the soundtracks included in Super Mario 3D All-Stars, which was a limited release. So, Nintendo Music launched, and I was listening to a bunch of that while at work last night. I think it is absolutely incredible that this app has released. Like, having all of Splatoon 3 on demand is amazing, except that for some reason, it only has half of the soundtrack right now. And my guess as to why is because in Japan, they released the physical albums of Splatoon music. And the final one is Order Tune for all of the side order music, as well as, like, everything, like, Summer 2023 and onward. Like, it only goes up to Fresh Season 2023 right now, which was all of the, like, all the launch music, and then they have, like, Tomorrow's Nostalgia Today and Liquid Sunshine in there for the Squid Sisters, and that's it. It's still, like, all of those songs, though, and from what I've heard, I had seen it on Twitter of someone mentioning it. We're also at 1,200 eggs hatched now. That the music is, like, uncompressed. I was listening to Seep and Destroy, which is the world-famous Bang Bing song, and I noticed the percussion sounded a little bit different. Like, it sounded more like a marching band in the background than anything. And someone had mentioned they were listening to Fins in the Air, the Deep Cut Splatfest theme. And it sounded incredible. I went and listened to it for myself on the app. And it sounds so incredibly crystal clear that there's, like, parts of the song I didn't even know were in the background of the song that I now hear. All of the Scarlet and Violet soundtrack is on there, including all of the base game and all of the Hidden Treasure of Area Zero music. So I get, like, there's, like, I was listening to, like, what is it, the East Province theme? Whatever, yeah, the East Province theme that plays when walking over here. I was listening to that last night. Happy New Year. Not quite. It's not quite that just yet. Hello, Bikeboard, welcome to the stream. There's 199 music tracks, which is very funny, because there would be 200 if the credits theme was in here. The credits theme is not on here, because the credits theme is an actual Ed Sheeran song. But they've got the Relic song from the random-ass Meloetta quest. They've got fucking this. Where is it? Where'd it go? I just saw it. Right there. I can just listen to this on loop forever now, if I really wanted to. So when they say they got everything, they've got everything. Like, even all the Pecharunt stuff. What I am very, very happy about is Pikmin 4, because all of Pikmin 4 is on here. Like, even, like, sound effects and other random things. Like, they have all of the music for meeting the different types of Pikmin. Like, that's the Winged Pikmin theme, when you encounter Winged Pikmin for the first time. We have such great hits, such as, and on this app, you can extend almost all of the songs to 15 minutes, 30 minutes, or 60 minutes. So who wants to extend Engulfed Submerged Castle to 60 minutes and listen to it on loop? Never knowing when the water wraith is gonna fall. They have, like, all of the versions of all the songs for Olimar's Shipwreck Tale, and all the alternate ways the songs go. My favorite thing about the Pikmin 4 soundtrack on here is that it has all of the Pikmin singing themes for when you're walking around the overworld and the Pikmin will randomly start singing. We have full, uncompressed, clean versions of all of the songs. Like, isn't that just awesome? Not only that, we can listen to all the Pikmin sing the Awakening Wood theme. Not only that, they have all 3 music box treasures. You could just listen to that. You can extend that to 60 minutes. Listen to the Pikmin 4 version of the Song of Storms. And, like, that's just so cool. And I've only really dabbled with the Pikmin 4 and Splatoon 3 soundtracks. They have the frickin' Metroid Prime soundtrack on there. And with me now being, like, an actual Metroid fan, I'm so happy that that's there. As, like, the only GameCube game they have there, even though Metroid Prime is now on Switch with Metroid Prime Remastered, but they don't have the Metroid Prime Remastered soundtrack, they just have the regular Metroid Prime soundtrack instead. There was a raid I did before for Gengar. They have a couple ghost-type raids going on, so I did a Gengar raid. Once again, doing the Gengar raid did not drop any Herba Mystica at all, so I'm not bothering. To make it the absolute most hardest thing in the entire world to actually get. And I still wish they updated this game to make it so that you could just buy it. That's a shiny Satotl. That's a shiny Satotl. I was thinking to myself, I kind of want one of those while I'm out here in the mountains. Would you look at that? Happy Halloween. It's all black. Spooky. A spooky mountain Satotl. I don't know what's a good ball for Satotl. Luxury ball? I'm doing an outbreak for freaking Bramblin. How is there this? Oh, Flame Body? That should be fine. You just now have a status condition. This is definitely one of these shinies for this game that I've actually wanted the most, because I really like shiny Satotl and Satitan. I was not saying it out loud during this, but I was thinking it a few minutes ago of, like, a shiny Satotl would be really cool, actually. I mean, it's not a pop-off. When I get the Sprigatito, that's gonna be a pop-off. That one just kind of caught up to me. I was not expecting it. I was just like, oh, there it is. Why? I'm getting the image for shiny Satotl to put it on the screen, but, like, the Cerebi image for shiny Satotl is all fucked up. Why does it look like that? Why does it look like that? It doesn't have any pupils. They got it on a frame where its eyes were closed, but they just never changed it, so now it just looks like that. Flawless. Like, this is, like, right on the edge of Tag Tree Thicket, which means the game is just gonna lag if I go over here. That's a shiny... What the hell's that thing's name? Roggenrola? Okay. Alright, I'll absolutely take that, actually. It's a good thing I came over here. I didn't even want the Mischievous anyway. Did I say Roggenrola? I meant Roly-Coly. I don't know what to catch you in. I think I have a shiny of one of these, of Colossal, I think, from doing, like, G-Max raids in Sword. I don't remember exactly. But aren't you, like, blue? Roly-Coly. I always forget this thing's name is Roly-Coly. Carcoal is also blue, and Colossal is, like, just blue. It's just blue. A Heavy Ball would actually be kind of nice if I got it in a Heavy Ball, so I'm gonna chuck my only singular Heavy Ball at this thing. Oh, crit captured. Nice. Gray and blue. Perfect. I will absolutely take that. Good luck today. Happy Halloween. I'm getting my treats. It's not the treat that I'm necessarily looking for, because that's still Sprigatito, but 2 treats today? It's only within, like, a 10-minute time span from one another. I saw that blue roly-poly, like, the moment I got here. No marks on it. It's proud of its power. Eyes are glued to the screen. I'm gonna look directly at it. And it's nothing. Alright. Well, 1,180 plus 130 is 1,310.
Later.
Alright, so I've got another box and 20 left. So this would be 1,400. If I complete all of these without a shiny, we would be at 1,450.
Oh, wait, there it is! There it is! Wait, there it is! Oh! Oh, thank God.
I was just thinking in my head about something. About the shiny. Oh. I literally, like, just thinking in my head about the shiny, and then it happened. I was just saying that if we went the rest of this, I knew I was close. I should have kept streaming earlier. I mean, it's still caught on stream. Oh. Thank God it's over. Do I have any more in this batch? Nope, that was the last one in the batch, too. I was literally just saying if we were doing any more, it would be 1,450. This was 1,405. 1,405 eggs for Shiny Sprigatito. This is absolutely my second longest shiny hunt. And honestly, this is a great place to hatch it. I really like this area of the game. Oh, I mean, I've got all the rest of these. I will, hatch them off stream. I don't need to do any more of this. It's finally over. So, I am going to fly all the way back to our house here. And There is a very specific purpose for why I was shiny hunting Sprigatito. At the very, very beginning of this game, when we were picking our starter of Sprigatito, Fuecoco, and Quaxley, I was obviously going to go Sprigatito because I always go with the grass-type starter. And it's a cat. Like, why would I not go with the cat? I want to find something that I tweeted out about. I think a quick search. Maybe a quick search would do? Yeah. So, I am going to give a warning, trigger warning, I guess, for the topic I'm about to talk about. Which is, when we started this game, I didn't know what I wanted to name the starter at first. And I had decided on wanting to name, can I see, like, does it show name? It just shows Meowscarada. It shows it here. I have to move my camera. I'll move my camera up here. I didn't know what I wanted to name the starter at first, but I wanted to name it after one of our favorite cats that we own. And I named our starter Gaston. And I actually went back and looked at in the footage, like from episode 1 of Pokémon Violet, I said I was gonna pick Gaston, and I said, oh, it better not be like a bipedal sexy cat. And then it turned out to be exactly that. But I love the Sprigatito line. I always loved grass-type starter Pokemon, and Snivy was my favorite for a long time, the Snivy line. And then when we got Rowlet, Dartrix, and Decidueye, that became my favorite starter line. I'm now torn between Sprigatito, Floragato, and Meowscarada, or Rowlet, Dartrix, Decidueye is my favorite starter line. I'm thinking it might be Sprigatito, just because I like all 3 of the evolutions more than Rowlet. I'm not a huge fan of Dartrix. Like, Dartrix looks kind of funny, and it's fine. Dartrix is fine. It's mostly like when I was playing Legends Arceus and trying to shiny hunt all the Hisuian forms, I was seeing so many Dartrix and they were getting annoying. But I named our starter Gaston after one of my 2 favorite cats. We have many cats in the house. We had like 6. But I say that we had 6 because now we have 5 in our house. I was torn between naming our starter Gaston or Duke. And near the end of August, Duke was very sick, and he has had many different kinds of like surgeries and things, because he's like, cats I guess just get very sick or something. It's a thing. But he had been through so many surgeries and things, and it was getting to the point where some stuff just wasn't salvageable. He was having, like, high amounts of liver failure, and on August 31st, I was originally going to stream that night when Splatoon 3 would tick over to the next season, because that night, Splatfest voting for Grand Festival was going to happen, and I wanted to try and get as many conch shells as possible. But for a few days, Duke was in the hospital, and on August 31st, we got a call saying, oh, like, Duke right now is doing pretty great, we're gonna go through with this thing that we need to do. And then maybe like half an hour later, 45 minutes later, we got another call saying things were not looking good. And later that night, Duke had passed away, and Duke was one of my favorite cats that I've ever had. I will go to a tweet that I tweeted out after it happened, just to tell everyone, hey, this is what happened, I'm not streaming for the next couple days. So right here, I had talked about Duke had passed away. These are some older pictures, back when I had the stuff that's behind me, I had it over to the side. I brought him down here. He was sitting on my lap. Here's him with me in bed, and just another good picture. And him rolling over and stuff. And he was a very, very good cat. And, like, it really felt like there was, like, a person, like, in that cat's body. Like, it genuinely felt like there was a human soul inside this cat. And he was just, I don't know what else I can say, other than that he was just a very good boy. And only very recently, I had, like, a month before this happened, I had taken this video.
Look at my guy. He's my special guy. Look at him. Yes, what are you doing in the corner? My special guy. I know, right? Guy.
I miss him very dearly. So, I've had to, you know, keep living since the loss of Duke. And I had remembered, during the couple days I wasn't streaming, that when I started doing shiny hunting in Pokemon Violet, I had started doing a Sprigatito hunt, but I only ever got like 200 and something eggs in. So, 1,405 might not be exactly accurate to where I started, because I can't remember where I started, but I started counting up from where I remember starting. So, it's around the ballpark of 1,405 eggs. So, I would like to name... If I could press the button properly, I would like to name the Shiny Sprigatito Duke. So now I can finally have both Gaston and Duke. And I have a picture. Hopefully you can see this in a good way. Kinda. I'll lower the brightness a little bit. A little bit more. There you go, now you can see it better. This is a picture of Duke and Gaston on my parents' bed. I took this a couple years ago. They were just laying there. And Duke was a big, fluffy black cat, and we loved him very much. And Duke and Gaston were pretty much like brothers. Like, they would just hang out together all the time. And Gaston always jumps up on my bed and sleeps with me. And I'd always have, like, Gaston, like, on my head, or, like, laying around my legs. And, like, Duke would be, like, laying on the opposite side of the bed. But look at these two. It's not, again, great quality. I should have probably, like, sent these pictures to myself. Actually, did I send these pictures to myself? I feel like I remember sending these pictures to myself. I could have sworn that I did. I did send these pictures to myself. I literally did, for this exact purpose. So yeah, here you go. Here's those two. And, right now, it still sucks. It's been a month and a half since I started, the Sprigatito Shiny Hunting journey. This is stream number 10 of doing this, and it's technically 10 part 2 because I was live earlier today, but I'm sick right now, so I, like, stopped stream and went back to bed and then started stream up again. But this is finally taken care of, and I'm very, very happy about this, to now finally have both Gaston and Duke. And the other thing is Gaston is also pretty old, and is also, I believe, suffering from a similar kind of thing. We're making sure he's as healthy as he can possibly be right now. But we had Duke and Gaston for such a long time that, facing the reality of the situation, Gaston is also very old, and also probably doesn't have as much time left as I'd love him to have. So we're always giving him and all my other cats as much love as possible. Gaston literally, like, He's always all over me. He loves to sleep in my bed with me. He'll jump up, he'll, like, sleep on the pillow next to me. Or, like, I like to lay on my stomach, and he likes to, like, crawl between my legs and, like, make a little nest there when I'm sleeping. Or just, like, sleep anywhere on my bed. Whenever I'm not in my bed, he's sleeping on my pillow. Like, that's how much he loves me and, like, loves to be in my room. And Duke was around the same. Duke would, like, come and sleep in my bed, but he'd like, sleep next to me. But, like, if I wasn't actively giving him pets all the time, he would be like, fuck this, and then leave. He loved being pet everywhere, and, like, belly rubs and stuff. And, what I should do... are you able to set a picnic out here? I don't feel like you're able to set a picnic out here. Things might slide off the table. Can I go, like, go have a picnic in front of Nemona's house? Or, like, in Nemona's courtyard. I'll go to Nemona's courtyard, Battle Courtyard. I should totally be able to set a picnic there, right? There's totally no way it's gonna not allow me to do that. Probably best to not set up a picnic here. What about in the sand? Or I'm trying to have, like, a sentimental moment of, like, fully ending everything I want to do in Pokemon Violet where it started, you know? Can I do it right here? Can I do it all the way up here, right? All the way up here. Right at this tree. Right at this tree during stream number 1 on launch day of Pokemon Violet. The shiny Lechonk walked out from behind this tree and we caught it and used it on our team. Can I set up the picnic here? I can set up the picnic here. Look at this baby. Look at this baby. Wash the baby. Clean the baby. Yum. You're the cutest. I actually didn't even pay attention to... Oh, now you're level 2 from that. And it also is a boy, which is perfect. I wasn't even paying attention to the gender when we hatched it. Well, that fully concludes everything I really want to do in Pokemon Violet, because the Shiny Sprigatito hunt was always, like, lingering in the back of my mind of, like, I should really continue this at some point. And now we have, and we did. I caught a couple Shiny Paradox Pokemon in Area 0. We can go back and look at everything we caught here. I go back to boxes. So on this journey, we caught an extra... We saw a Shiny Psyduck, failed it, and then caught another Shiny Psyduck right after. Shiny Iron Bundle, Shiny Slowpoke, Shiny Gibble, Shiny Sandygast, Shiny Iron Valiant, Shiny Timber, Shiny Meditite, Shiny Hatchrim, Shiny Citadel, and Shiny Roly-Poly. This thing's still burned. As well as the Shiny Meloetta from completing the Pokemon Home Scarlet and Violet Pokedex. So right now, Duke will go right here in the box. I will set things up for, like, a thumbnail for this video after I'm done, like, editing everything, because I have 10 streams of this stuff to sift through. But I have no desire at all to go back into this game and grind up any sort of Herba Mystica for more shiny hunting, because, like I said, I have done, like, 5 hours of raiding off-stream in the past, like, month. Like, I'll occasionally do raids, and after 5 whole hours, I got 1 singular Herba Mystica. So, I'm good. I don't care. We have Pokemon Legends ZA coming up next year. And that will be the next major Pokemon thing that I do. I don't know if I'll be doing any other major Pokemon things on the channel, but who knows. But I would like to show Ball Guy and save the game with my normal team in my party, except it's going to break the immersion because I'm going to have to make a thumbnail for this later anyway. But for the purposes of this video, this was all streamed live at twitch.tv/Pokeball35, link in the description down below. If you're not already subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do so, because I do have a lot to offer, including my full 100% playthrough of Pokemon Violet with the DLC. I did a full 100% playthrough of Pokemon Legends Arceus. Recently, earlier this year, I played Pokemon Infinite Fusion, and you can check that out. And stay tuned for many other Pokemon things in the future as well. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in whatever comes next.